And we are back. Welcome to the first 2016 edition of CJTV.
We have a lot of stories coming your way.
Let's roll.
There's a lot going on in the town of Carl Junction, but the big talk is about the win over Webb City.
Let's have Breely, Ashley, Tori, and Sarah give us deeper insight over the victory. Shalom.
The victory over Webb was more than just a win. It was the beginning of a new story.
In 1977, the Bulldogs beat Webb City 24-14. It wasn't until 39 years and 21 encounters later that we pulled off another victory, this time beating them 23-7.
We talked to senior captain Hunter Adams, and here's what he had to say.
After finally beating Webb, well, I was expecting to win, so it was pretty awesome. Obviously, after winning after 4 years is a great accomplishment, but we got to look forward to the rest of the season and we can't dwell on the past.
We asked Coach Buckmaster how he felt after the win and what improvements he thinks can be made.
There was a lot of joy to be spilled after the game that night. What could we improve on the rest of the season? The game of football, you just have to try to get better each and every week, and this particular year, moving into the COC large conference from the Big 8 conference, which Carl Junction had been a part of for years, the games may be a little more competitive. Anyway, just you have to be prepared each and every week, and no letdowns. It's going to be a competitive game.
Words of encouragement for future football players is play hard, play fast, do what Coach Carey says, and don't talk back.
Congratulations and good luck on the rest of your 2016 football season. This has been Tori, Bree, Ashley, and Sarah signing off.
The rain may have stomped on our parade, but not the rest of the homecoming festivities.
Let's dance on over to Mac and Mar, who have the story.
Homecoming has always been a night to remember for our queens. We previously caught up with our past queens and learned about their experiences. Let's listen to some past experiences and let's catch up with our queen.
Hi, I'm Brandy Packard. I'm from the class of 2003. When I think back to homecoming, I think of a lot of school spirit, late nights working on the float with my class. Aaron Drew crowned me homecoming queen, and it was the last year that our football team played on the old field.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Stockham. I am homecoming queen from the class of 2004. I would say that my favorite thing about homecoming would be the parade, the game day atmosphere at school, and that our homecoming was the very first on the new field. Such a great experience, something that I'll never forget.
Hi, I'm Caitlin Carter, homecoming queen for the class of 2012. I definitely think that my homecoming experience was pretty unique. I had to rush home from a softball game in Monette and barely made it to the ceremony in time. I really didn't have time to change or anything, so I think I might be the first person to ever win homecoming in a softball uniform.
Hi guys, my name's Keely Davis and I was the homecoming queen of class of 2015. My favorite moment from that night would definitely be the kiss. My boyfriend Keenan Sherritt crowned me and then dipped me over his knee and gave me a really big kiss. I wasn't expecting that, and I don't think anybody else was either, but it was definitely a very special moment. And I hope you guys are doing good down there and have a good school year. Bye guys.
My name is Zoe Farley and I'm the homecoming queen of class of 2017. Even though the parade got canceled because of the rain and the coronation got moved inside, my homecoming experience was still really good and I enjoyed every single bit of it.
She is being escorted by senior Carson Eberhardt, son of Jeff and Janine Eberhardt.
I chose Carson Eberhardt as my escort because we're good friends and we've grown up together.
Your 2016 homecoming queen, Zoe Farley.
We decided to do a handshake if we won because we thought it'd be kind of weird to kiss, so that's why we did a handshake. After the coronation, we got to go outside to the football game and sit under the Freeman tent, and they provided us with pizza and water and blankets, and it was really fun to be that close to the football game. To the future homecoming candidates, have fun and enjoy your night, and don't take high school for granted because it goes by really fast.
This has been Mac and Mar reporting to you from CJTV.
And this has been Zoe Farley, your homecoming queen, signing out.
Wow, I wish I would have won homecoming queen.
I would have voted for you, but in other words, you might have noticed a new building on campus.
Oh yeah, I was shoved in there for a tornado drill.
No, it serves a much better purpose than that.
Why don't we have Emma, Lauren, Jake, and Kitch give us the tour around the district?
We went around to the new buildings and the new facilities and asked some people how they felt about the new storm shelters.
I feel that the new building is very beautiful. We have a lot of families that have walked around and noticed the different colors. It's bright. We have some skylights, and just the attractiveness of it is really neat. And it's also great to see the kids in the nice new classrooms. I definitely think the new building is more safe because we have a FEMA shelter, and we did have a tornado drill earlier this month, and we were able to fit all of our students and staff into it. So I definitely think it's safe.
We met with 2-3 Vice Principal Brad Shorter to see what he felt about the new building and the new gyms.
This shelter is terrific for our community and for our building. Our students are obviously going to be able to use it for lunchtime. Should we happen to have a tornado, it will be a really nice, safe place for our kids to come and not be crowded. We've actually had a couple of tornado drills where ourselves, the 2-3 and the 4-5-6 have all been in this facility, and it has worked out really nice for the community. Obviously to provide a safe place for them to come should we have a tornado. So it's very beneficial to have this.
I think it's awesome. I'm really proud of what our school's gotten together, and I think it's really organized. It's real nice. Kind of brings that college vibe out.
We met up with some high school athletes and asked how they felt about the indoor facility.
And kick the soccer ball around, we can run, and we can scrimmage. It's just really helpful for us whenever we can't play outside.
Well, we're going to use it basically for when it rains. We'll just go inside and use it as like our hitting cages are in there and our mounds are in there, so we can just throw and hit.
Yeah, the football team uses the storm shelter a lot. We use it for walkthroughs and stuff, and then before games we just chill out in there and relax and get our minds prepared.
This facility not only benefits our safety, but it also benefits our sports, and we are very thankful for that.
This has been Lauren, Emma, Kitch, and Jake. Shalom.
That's fine, it's fine.
Wow, I could go for a warm cup of coffee right about now.
You can soon thanks to the new coffee shop.
Josh, Patrick, and Matthew have a latte information about it.
We met up with Mr. Schultz, Mr. Powell, and a couple of students to see what their thoughts were on the school incorporating a new coffee shop.
The main purpose for teaching business management and entrepreneurship are to teach students the skills that they would need to start up and then successfully manage a business.
How do you feel about the school incorporating a coffee shop this year?
I think it's a pretty great idea. I mean, it'd get people together and be able to chillax and drink coffee and, be a group of regular teenagers.
I feel pretty good about the school incorporating a coffee shop. A lot of people might need it. How often do you plan on buying from this coffee shop?
Right now I don't drink coffee. Actually, I hate coffee a lot, but to help out the school, I would go there a lot and just get coffee and force myself to drink it like normal people do.
Every once in a while. Test days, most likely.
So in education, we always strive to make activities as relevant as possible, and what can be more relevant to the business world than actually starting up and running a real business?
My thoughts on incorporating a school coffee shop are I think it'll be a good opportunity in a couple of different ways. Primarily, it's a learning opportunity for the students who will run the coffee shop to get experience with essentially running a business, developing a business plan. But then secondly, it also provides a good service for our students to have that coffee service available to them in the morning time when they arrive to school.
We anticipate pricing being right around $1 a drink, so drink size will be about 12 ounce for $1. We're still securing funding for some of our startup costs, but I anticipate being able to open in early October.
There's no change in school policy that needed to happen in order to make this work. It all fits within the guidelines of our food and nutrition guidelines, and there were no special exceptions that had to be made or things that needed to be changed. I'm not nervous about any part of it. I'm confident, in the ability of the students that will run it to do it effectively, and I think it'll be a good thing for the students at Carl Junction High School.
My hope is that students will gain relevant, real-world experience that will enable them to be successful in life.
I sure can't wait for that to open. While we are waiting, we should catch up with the girls' golf team.
I've heard they're doing pretty good. Let's swing it on over to Trent, Damon, and Tyler with the story.
We caught up with a few members of the girls' golf team to see how their year is going so far. Here's what they had to say.
As a freshman, I do not feel nervous about playing varsity golf because I've been playing golf for 3 years and I'm used to playing golf.
As a boys golf coach, I think it's really cool about the girls' success. They've worked really hard for it. They've got a really good coach, and they've spent a lot of time designing and working towards building their craft. And I think the boys golf team can take pride in the fact that we're both golf teams that are representing Carl Junction. And every time they succeed, I think we succeed. And so not only that, there's probably a little friendly competition between the two teams. As good as they are, now we've got to answer the call and try to be just as good as them.
Looking at last year compared to this year, obviously score-wise, we made a big jump there. One reason is just the advancement of each player. I think that Kylie Carnes, Ashley Marsh, Breeley Pilgrim, Avery Brosa, they all made steps to move forward. Last year we lost one senior, Katrin McGriff, and then we added in Jenna Teeter. Jenna came in and she's done a great job this year, and so her having a lower average than Katrin has helped in that sense to also lower our team score there. But takes a full team effort to get the job done, and the girls as an individual have all came together to make a good team this year. You have to take one shot at a time. I talk about that all the time. Most important shot in golf is the next one, okay? Focus on every shot individually, finish each hole individually in each round. So our first thing will be our conference tournament. First opportunity to get a conference win, and the first opportunity to get the first school COC title as well. So we're gonna go after that and hopefully get a conference championship. And then we also have districts here at Schiff, so another local tournament, and looking on building from there too.
CJTV would like to congratulate the girls' golf team on a successful start of the year. We're excited to see what they have in store. Good luck, girls.
Man, I sure wish I was as good as those girls. Let's talk about it over dinner with Brooke, Kenzie, and Sydney at the new Stones Corner restaurant.
We caught up with the owner at the Stones Corner 417 Food Factory.
Wherever my husband was stationed, I would just pack up my little restaurant equipment, and he would get stationed. I'd get the family settled in, and then I would find a location, and I would open a restaurant there. So what would happen was he retired from the Army. We were stationed in Alaska. We've been living up there for several years, and he retired. And so we had to decide, do we want to stay in Alaska or do we want to move? But we had no idea where we wanted to move. It's like we were free birds. We could go wherever we wanted. So we decided to get one of those large map atlas books, those not on the computer, the old school way, those big road atlas. And we opened it up and we actually closed our eyes and we did this. And it landed on Missouri. My favorite dish on our menu. So I have to say everyone's my favorite because that's why I put it on the menu, right? But it's part of what kind of mood I'm in. From Texas, I would have to say a lot of times I like the Tex-Mex. Most popular dish right now, because wherever we moved with my other restaurants, there were different popular ones. But for here, our deep fried cheeseburger. Our plans for the future are we haven't lived here very long. And with my husband being in the military, we moved around so much, So it's kind of nice just knowing that we're just going to stay in one spot.
This has been Sydney, Brooke, and Kinsey with the story.
Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers.
Wow, you sound a little tongue-tied.
How about we let Kylie, Preston, and Cade show us how it's done?
Thanks, Kitch. Now we're going to go around the school and see if anybody can do some tongue twisters.
Can into an uncan can like a canner can a can into an uncan can.
My name is Zach Brown, and I'm going to do some tongue twisters.
She sells seashells down by the seashore. She sells seashells down by the seashore. She sells seashells down by the seashore. She sells seashells down by the seashore.
Hi, my name's Ethan, and I'm going to be doing some tongue twisters. Can you can a canned can into an uncanned can like a canner can a canned can into an uncanned can? Can you can a can into an uncanned can like a canner can a can into an uncanned can?
I'm Caden Cup. I'm going to be reading some tongue twisters. Can you can a canned can into an uncanned can like a canner can a canned can into an uncanned can? Pad kid poured curled.
Hi, my name is Miss Allgood, and I'm going to be doing some tongue twisters. Pad kid poured curd pulled cod. Pad kid poured curd pulled cod. Ta-da!
My name is Mr. Carr. I teach high school science. I'm going to do some tongue twisters today. She sells seashells down by the seashore. Pad kid poured curd pulled cod. That one was difficult.
Hi, my name's Ms. Swimmer, and I'm going to try to do some tongue twisters. Let's see how this goes. She sells seashells down by the seashore. She sells seashells down by the seashore. She sells She sells seashells down by the seashore. She sells seashells down by the seashore. She sells seashells down by the seashore. Oh wow, this is not easy.
That it is, Miss Wimmer, but for these two, it brings a new competition.
Hey, I'm Gilby, and I'm going to read you a tongue twister. Can you can a can into an uncanned can like a canner can a can into an uncanned can? I'm going to speed her up for you. Can you can into an uncanned can like a canner can a can into an uncanned can?
I'm Jesse, and I'm about to roast Gilby's tongue twister. Can you can a can into an uncanned can like a canner can a can into an uncanned can?
This has been the first monthly edition of CJ TV. Make sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter and to check us out on YouTube. Till next time, CJ.